All right. Hey, Appliance Bootcamp family and friends. Mike Sneed coming to you again. We'll give YouTube a few minutes to go out and let everybody know that we're actually live. That we're actually live here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Uh, this weekend, September the 5th, this Saturday, we're gonna have our actual open house. We're gonna have our actual open house. It's gonna be from 1 to 9, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm out here. You can see I got paint on me. I'm out here trying to refurbish everything before the actual open house. So I'll be working kind of late these next couple of days, getting everything tidied back up. And I got dust everywhere, even on the microphones. I got dust everything too. But today, I want to tell you that we're gonna have the open house this weekend. We're gonna be practicing social distancing. We'll be outside. We're gonna go live throughout the day, especially during the business discussion when we have our actual brainstorming. We're gonna have. I'm actually talking to um, the guy who developed, a guy who wrote the program and actually developed a third-party warranty company here in North Carolina, in Raleigh, Durham. Him and a young lady done it, and he the guy who actually wrote the program behind it, and how and kind of put everything together. So he's gonna be coming talking to us on Saturday, telling us how to actually put it together. I'm gonna talk with him tomorrow, and we're gonna go just talk to him and see how he put it together, and see if it is a good fit. But I think it is. I think if not, if he can actually tell us how it's done, give us some insight. 'Cause he's the person who actually developed it and wrote the program. So he's a good place to start as far as get answering some questions for us about third party warranty companies and stuff. And he's actually willing to work with us. We're actually developing the program and stuff to go nationwide. So I'm very anxious to talk to him tomorrow, and he'll be tuning in to us through Zoom. A couple of people who's going to tune in with us, they're not going to be let me see. Can y'all hear me over there? Can you hear me over like we buffering over in YouTube land? Can y'all hear me over in YouTube? Okay, like they were buffering a little bit, like they might be in now. Okay, but what he's gonna do? He's gonna come in and talk to us. We're gonna do like a Zoom meeting, and I'm gonna go live so you all can actually hear it. Also, so we'll go live during that time. Also, we're gonna be doing a tour of a couple of buildings that's actually vacant here. One of them I would like to buy myself. My wife doesn't want me to buy any more buildings, but I would like to buy one. So we're gonna look at a couple of buildings, look at other couple of opportunities, and any business opportunities that other people have. It'd be a good time to actually come and put it on the table. So I'm looking forward to that to see what other people are bringing too. All right. So what we're going to talk about today. This I don't want to come in and act like I'm bashing African American men and whatnot, because I know a lot of people do that because it's easy and you get a lot of views, and it's easy to just beat up on African Americans, especially the men and the women, about our faults and stuff and whatnot. And I hate doing videos like that. But this is something that I've seen over the last couple of weeks at the ice cream parlor, where I'm actually trying to hire. I would love to get an African American young man that's in high school, and put him into the actual ice cream parlor. It could be kind of like a mentor to show him how to actually put a business together and actually how businesses operate. And I'm looking, to be honest, I'm looking for people who you are actually. I'm trying to get the same type of caliber kids that you would see at the Chick-fil-A. I'm positioning my ice cream parlor to not the, we're not the cheapest person you can go buy ice cream from. You can go over to McDonald's or anywhere else and buy ice cream a lot cheaper than what we sell it for. But I'm looking for that same caliber of employee that Chick-fil-A have. That type of employee, because that's the type of the same people who go to Chick-fil-A will be coming over to Old Fashioned Ice Cream to buy ice cream. And it is hard finding a young brother that fits within that actual slot. We have really put a lot of effort into being hard for the young men, where everything now, even the young men that some of them that are coming through, I know their families, and they're not hard. They're not hard at all, but they're actually they want to give out the persona that they are, and even though they're not, where they're coming off and they want to be hard, and they're not, but they give off the persona. And uh, in my ice cream parlor, I can't put them out there right now in front of people like that, until they're polished up. And I don't have a place to actually polish them up and paint them while I'm polishing them up. Now, when I was doing a lot of construction installations of electrical and stuff like that, I could do that then, because I could actually take them, put them on install crew. On an install crew, a lot of times you go into the houses with a bunch of, you go into places on construction site, a bunch of men and stuff. You got. It's okay if they have that persona there, because you got time to clean them up before you start putting them out doing service calls. Same thing if you all got service companies, you know the caliber of houses you're going into and the customers you're going into. You can't take somebody who's trying to be hard and trying to be, I don't know, maybe street certified. I don't know. They try to produce that image. You can't put them out there in front of customers, because it'll just ruin everything for you. And I'm actually having to actively go out, and I'm going to have to go find some guys, and it's that hard. And I never thought it would be like that. I thought it would be just easy just to go find a couple of young brothers and drop them in. But unfortunately, it's really hard it's hard to go find them. It's hard to go find them. A lot of them I know are in college. If I was near a college town, I could actually go then, if I was someplace in a college town, like if I was in Durham, I was in Greensboro, Charlotte, even if I was up in Raleigh, I could catch them then, because a lot of them are in college, and I could actually pull them then. That wouldn't be a problem. But here in a little rural area, where it's economically challenged, it's really hard to actually find that brother here. And that's why I say we have to actually come together, and we're gonna have to our assembly line that's producing these young guys, we're gonna have to overhaul it, because right now it's just totally messed up. It's giving us what we want, what they want. You want somebody who want to be a rapper and have street cred. Well, that's what you're gonna get, somebody who's going there, and going that route. But it's not gonna be somebody that you can actually push out to represent your company, depending on who your customers are. Now, if I was someplace where I had a lot more influx of hip hop crowd, or if I was in a younger established African American crowd, where I could play more on the, that's the other thing too. I could play more on the hip hop, even in the music. I didn't realize how bad it was until I started what's it called trying to. I want my whole thing was I wanted to play African American hip hop. I wanted to play hip hop, old school. I could play old school hip hop. I wanted to play hip hop. After about maybe 90, 96, 97, I can't play hip hop anymore, because what happened is so much N word and B word and H word and the P word, that you can't play none of the music. Even the music now, I can't. I really can't. I can't play it in the establishment, because there's just so many bad words and stuff in it. I hadn't. It got to the point. I be honest. I didn't realize how bad it was until I actually trying to play it over into the actual establishment. How bad the music was, as far as cursing and all the bad words, and how explicit it was. and to the point where I'm having to go back and play 50s, 60s, and 70s R&B, and 80s and 90s R&B, even the 2000s R&B. I can't play it, and we're gonna have to go back and make some changes, and that's it's us being African American business owners. We're gonna have to go here and turn this thing around. The people who's coming out of Appliance Boot Camp, we no we get. Hey, we got to turn this whole ship around, and actually go back, and we're gonna be the ones that's gonna have to be the change agents within our communities, because nobody else I think is out there who's going to uh, actually care about switching things up for us. I think a lot of people out there who's actually um, doing who's masquerading like they want to do stuff for the community and this and that. A lot of them are looking for a payday. A lot of them, that's how they're making their money, is by getting you to buy into something that might not come might not ever come true. So with them, I don't think they're gonna be the ones that can actually be able to change it. I sometimes honestly think that they love the dysfunction within our community, because the more dysfunction, the more they can sell hope and aspiration to you. The more that you get results, and you start to and you like you all now, where you all now have got the wolf away from the door, and you all can actually now focus on your business and stuff. uh, it's hard for somebody to come in and sell y'all some pipe dreams and stuff now, because you all have touched something tangible, and you all know, regardless of what, it's something. No, it's hard for anybody to come in and tell y'all anything about what you can and can't do anymore. You all know, hey, you ain't got to go to school and get no certification for no 4 or 5 years. You ain't got to go out here and work for somebody for no 6 years to learn how to do this and start your own business. You can start it yourself. And the only way you're gonna learn business is you actually got to go out here and do business. I can sell you all the courses in the world about how to start a business and how a business operates. And you can read all the books you want to about business operations and stuff like that. Until you actually get out there and start doing it, you'll never learn business. You'll just have the two pieces. You have the knowledge and you have the understanding. You'll never get the wisdom. The wisdom is when you can take all that stuff that you have read and all those seminars you looked at, and you can apply it to your life and actually get the results. That's when you get the wisdom. Once you get the wisdom, you can do whatever you want in any aspect, in any business. It's easy to transfer over to different businesses too. I see Warren Davis. Mike, I really need to call in live if possible to tell my testimony. Yeah, call into the live. Go over to the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is Appliance Boot Camp. Go over there, and in the chat, I have the call in. I don't have the call in on the actual Facebook. We got the first caller coming in. 678, you're on. 678, you're on.
Uncle Mike.
Yeah, you hear me? 678, you're on.
I can hear you, Uncle Mike. Can you hear me, sir?
Make sure that I got it going through the speaker. All right, give me 1 second. I'll make sure I got the sound going through the speakers. Oh, yep, it's going through the speakers.
Yeah, I had to unmute myself. Uncle Mike,
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. What's going on, big dog?
Hey, what's happening, man?
Not a whole lot, sir. Not a whole lot. Just another great day being an appliance repairman, man. It's wonderful, sir. But you hit the head on the nail. You hit the nail on the head today, sir. I'm surprised that you went ahead and did that, but I'm glad we did. Let's get into it, sir.
Yeah, I don't like to do these type of. There's so many people do them, and I don't want. It's not me beating up on us, but this last month, it's been hard. This last month to see what we are producing. Even the young men who come from good families want to be streets, want to be from the streets when they're not.
Right. And the game about that is this, sir. Well, let's just put it out there, okay? Mm-hmm. We are controlled by music. Black people, Hebrews, African Americans, whatever you want to call it, we are controlled by musical rhythms. And so the government knew that, and they found that out, and they been knew that. It was a movie called Goodbye Uncle Tom. When they marched the slaves around, they would always play this song. Even in pain, turmoil, struggle, we always put our feelings and emotions through the music, Uncle Mike. Whoever is the greatest musician of the time is the ruler of the black people. That's why they put Cardi B, disgusting bio, who ain't even black self, up there to speak to Joe Biden, because she's leading the black woman through the foolish, disgusting songs they making. So now she's the leader. Now we gonna put her up there. When it was the East Coast versus the West Coast, it was Tupac versus Biggie. You see, the musician controls the black man. See. Because we ain't got no daddy. So what are we looking at? What do we listen to? We listen to hip-hop. But we have not learned this very powerful thing, Uncle Mike. And that very powerful thing comes from a book called Think and Grow Rich. There's a scientific method that they're using to destroy us and make us act phony and make us hate each other. It's called auto-suggestion. Have you ever looked that word up before, sir?
Yeah, yes.
Auto-suggestion is just like a woman telling her son, "You ain't gonna never be nothing." Then he grow up and not be nothing, and everybody don't wonder why he ain't grow up and be nothing, because you audibly suggested to him what he was going to be, because he kept hearing it over and over. It's a Bible verse: faith come by hearing, and hearing of the word. You ain't got no faith because you ain't never heard no Bible. You a thug because all you hear is, baby, because I'm a thug, because I wear Gucci, I wear Prada at the same time. So what is black people going to do? So they got studies on it that say when rappers get promotional contracts. When a rapper promotes Molly rapidly goes up in the usage in black communities. We are destroyed by these dog musicians. I can't stand none of them, and I'm a musician myself. And they know what they're doing. They sign these contracts. These Jewish people who own the music industry knows I can manipulate black men into being weak, frail, and sissy and chumps, and only want to kill each other, because every song is talking about what? I kill a nigga. I say, excuse me, and I don't want to mess up the show. I know I said the word nigga, but nigga is a racist word that describes a people. I can give you another one, chink. That means who? Chinese. I can give you another one. Spick. That means Mexican. Okay, so now they keep saying, nigga, I kill you. Nigga, I rape your mama. Nigga, I'm a thug and I shoot you in the face. That means that you are singing black on black violence crime to yourself, and it is being utterly suggested into the children, and now the children will walk around hard and thugging and willing to kill each other, and to kill each other more than the police do, but get to marching when the police do it. But you kill more of each other than the police ever do. You a hypocrite and a fool. You are being controlled mentally through auto-suggestion. Google it. Don't believe us. Google it. Auto-suggestion has them boys acting the way they do. The moment you change the music, sir, when y'all was growing up, y'all was listening to, and I want you to love me too. What was y'all generation all about? So, brother, I love you, brother. Y'all was walking down the street saying hello and stuff like that. Today, we mob at each other. Why? Because the music say, the one that need to die here in the letter. Get drug dealing music. Hey, yeah, I influence. Hey, they telling you. I'm influencing your youth because your father ain't there to tell you to turn that foolishness off with this WAP song. There's some hoes in this house. Now you got millions of black women singing, I'm a hoe, and I ain't got no value. Because some dog who's a prostitute and a stripper comes up here and steals another man's flow named Kodak Black. They don't know what we're talking about. She ain't even got no original style, sir. She jacked the man whole flavor, made a whole new CD on top of it, and this is how they hijack the minds of black women everywhere. Now that they whores, now they ain't got no clothes on nowhere. Just like the Bible say, he gonna show your inward parts in the last day. But anyway, yes, sir, it is coming together that the music is what's destroying us. That's why they can't play this music in the middle of the revolution. You can't play no Young Thug. You can't play no Tupac, no 2 Chainz. I don't care who you name, Future. You can't play it at the riots and the marches, because the riots and the marches is talking about liberation of people whom you call nigga. But them songs is talking about killing niggas. Wait a minute, I can't play the music. That must tell you that it's the music, sir. We need to get back to playing better music, because the music is destroying us. The music is making us think weak. The music telling us to sell drugs instead of starting a business with a $60 bag of tools. And I just left the day, sir, with $700 in my pocket, cash, in the police face. The police want my business card.
Uh-huh.
Huh? You gonna tell me to buy these Jordans? I got, yeah, in my Air Force Ones. Oh yeah, you're a fool. You could have took that $200, went downtown to Secretary of State, hollered at my man JT Hustles or Uncle Mike on YouTube for the free ski, and just watch free videos and put 500 in your pocket a day. I make more than a dope boy makes, sir. I'm lining up these field systems. I'm finna kill a dope boy. He gonna have to sell half a key to mess with me daily, legally. But they'll never tell you that because that's the destruction of our people, sir. The music is the destroyer, and those who own the music are the destroyers. And the moment our people say, hey, it's you, rapper, that's killing my son. It's you, rapper, that's telling my daughter to be a thought, or here's they favorite one. You either a classy hoe, a jazzy hoe, or a sassy hoe. I told my daughter, I said, baby, all of them ended hoe. That can't be you. This ain't music for you, baby. Yeah. This because all that ended in hoe. Even if you classy, you still a hoe. What does every song talk about? Yeah, I just smashed your beat. Yeah, me and my niggas got money and yours ain't. You are causing division. Every single thing that makes a man angry, they put it in the music because the Willie Lynch's let us say we got to pit one slave against the other. So, sir, you hitting the head, you hitting the nail right now. You ringing a bell right now. Nobody don't want to hear it, but I'm here for it. And I can't wait till this weekend, man. I love you, man. Man, I spent $700 on Mike on the free, and it was so easy. To get over on me, but I had to one time real quick. Hit him with that heavy, but we in the game. So anyway, I love you. Keep on doing what you're doing. Yes, it's the evil music. Don't play that in your shop, sir. Play that classic stuff in your shop. I don't care what none of them talk about, because the Bible says that the devil is an angel, knowing a chair that covers. See, he sets an atmosphere. You set a different atmosphere when you got different type of music playing. You want to lay down with your woman? You're not finna play no Thugnificent on it. You're not finna play no Big Meech, Larry Hoover. You finna play some Let's Get It On, Sugar. Let's get it on. Why? Because it sets an atmosphere and a mood in her mind. And music is magic. They got this book that I study for my guitar. It's called The Grimoire. The Grimoire states that magic is music and music is magic. The devil is a musician. He ain't never lose his gifts. He just got kicked out of his place.
Yeah.
So, sir, you hitting it. And guess who own all the music these jerks keep putting out? Jews. They all own it. White government. Matter of fact, it was a group called the Public Enemy. They released a song when the government said, hey, when they was talking about fight the power, yeah, they saw that crime rose against police officers by 600% when that song was released. Then they released a government. This is a government law that I can prove to any person who's listening to you. A government ruling that said we're going to control hip-hop music. And we're going to only make it to where it's music that talks negatively about black people. Well, we can't just say black people. What are we going to do? We're going to use a different term called nigga. Nigga means black man and black woman. There's no way around it. That's what it means. It means niggard, which is a biblical term for wayward children of Israel, according to the Bible. Those who didn't want to listen to the Father, he called you ignorant. He said, I'm going to call you a byword and a proverb, which is nigga. But at any rate, sir, that's what the game is. It's the music. And the devil's a musician. And, sir, you will hit the head. And what you are doing is teaching us business. Now, what happens when we mix the music with the business? Remember that movie Hustle and Flow, sir?
Yeah.
Remember that movie? You know, it's hard out here for. You remember it wasn't no time where all black people in the hood, every hood in America, had a studio in their apartment. Nobody. There wasn't that many studios in every ghetto in America. But as soon as that movie and the music came out, all of a sudden everybody producers now.
Yeah.
See, we crabs in the barrel. We all caught in the barrel. And we want to get out the barrel. Uncle Mike, you the crab who's showing everybody, look, if you just put your hand on my shoulder and then you put your hand on I can help you out the barrel. I done felt the way out the barrel. We want to crab out. But to be honest, that music is destroying us. I can't stand Rick Ross. He said, I'll murder one of you Negroes. He said he hates black. He was a correctional guard officer. All of them liars, sir. That's why the kids is phony. All of them phony. They don't sell drugs. They didn't sell no drugs. They liars. So the kids who don't have a male image, because we can't be strong, we don't own our business, we can't say, look, woman, this is what you're going to do. Look, kids, this is what you're going to do, because we ain't got to ask the government for no government cheese. We ain't got to ask nobody for nothing because we got it all, because our business is paying, so we don't need to ask nobody for nothing. Oh, because that position is not in the home, boom, here we go. Here's the music. Take the music now. Yeah, women, you're single and independent. I told a girl the other day, I said, independent means you alone. You left your man. I mean, you ain't got nobody. Nuh-uh. I bet you won't Google it. So anyway, I'm gonna let you go, sir. You are teaching us to make this family strong. You're teaching us to be able to be fathers of our family and turn that foolish stuff off, because whatever you're listening to is going to alter and control your mind. Auto suggestion. I love you, sir. We'll see you this weekend. Love everybody. Shalom. Peace, peace, peace.
All right. See you later. Okay, we got 413. You're on. 413. You're on. But yeah, like I say, I didn't realize how bad. 413. You're on. I didn't realize how bad it was. Like I say, until this last month, when I'm actively trying to find a young African American man, so I can actually be like a mentor and show them the business part and stuff. And it's like I say, our assembly line is just too rough. And like I said, trying to play the music. It got to a point where I was embarrassed, and even the young kids. And I'll tell you this: that the young sisters, and the Hispanic girls and all that, they on point. They're good, and they even got embarrassed about the music, where they want to turn it off and turn it down when customers and stuff came in. And I just say, from now on, we can't. We got to stay in the Motown era, that type of way, because if we come up, you don't know what's going to come up on the playlist, and it's just crazy. And these guys are trying to live their life like that, and we got to make a change. And like I say, we have to what's we call too, as business owners, as actual business owners, we got to step forward and we got to get into the forefront and start showing people what business owners look like, how business owners operate. You know what you can do with just a small business. My little ice cream parlor, it's less than 7,000 people in the little town that I'm in, of Selma, North Carolina. And like I say, in a little town of less than 7,000 people, you can put together a small little business like I got there for little or nothing, and it'll generate you $500 to $1,000 a day just sitting there, just serving people ice cream. You don't have to be nothing. All the stuff where we're telling people they're gonna have to become a rapper to make it. They're gonna have to go out here and become an athlete and make it. That's not true. You can live a great life just starting a small business, and no matter what town you in. Everybody, a guy tried to call me earlier this month and telling me, well, he in a rural area. People are poor where he live. That's everywhere. You can't get no poorer than Selma, North Carolina, down there. And you can't get no rural than where I'm at. The business principles operate the same no matter where you put them at. And we're gonna have to get out front. And even the athletes, this thing where here they are, they get paid all these millions of dollars, and they whatchamacall, and they complaining about they're gonna boycott the NBA and stuff. They set out one game, and they right back at it. I got 12 times more respect for you all, because y'all know y'all worth, and y'all ain't made half the money they made, and you all know y'all worth. And a third party warranty company comes up and try to jerk around, y'all walk away. Y'all don't take it. Y'all say, nah, this is my business. I'm in control, and y'all walk away from the third party warranty company, and y'all go out here and y'all whatchamacall, y'all go out here and go get your own, and get them out the way, to the point now where we saying, okay, the third party is a lot of, no, it used to be the third party warranty company. We had a lot more push in the third party warranty company than what we have right now. Right now, we have a lot of people now know about appliance repair. So you got a lot more people now that are actually starting to apply to third party warranty companies. And a lot of people are not coming through the programs, Appliance Boot Camp or TMM or Fred's Appliance. And they're not going there. They're not knowing their true worth. You got people just watching videos say, oh, I'm going to go and I'm going to jump out there. And so those people are probably taking it for $100 a completed call and stuff. And because they're not knowing business, they're not knowing that they can take that and do that work, but in 6 months to a year, they be dead broke, because the math doesn't add up. The math is gonna the math is gonna get you regardless. 732. Give me 1 second. 732. The math is going to make it so that you can't make it. So they don't know that, so they're taking it. So the warranty companies now are trying to push you a little bit to the point where we saying, forget you, we're gonna start our own warranty company. That's what the NBA players should do. Start their own league and be done. All right, 732, you're on. Can you hear me? 732. 732, you're on. 732, you're on. Okay. But yeah, they won't even come together, and all the money they got.
Yeah, I'm on mute.
Hey, hi, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, Mike. How you doing?
Doing good.
Reggie. This is
Hey, how you doing,
Reggie
Reggie?
Materi. Yeah, good. How you doing, sir?
Doing
You know
good.
you're talking about music, so you know I'm a DJ too.
That's
so
right.
you know
You're
I
the
had to call
DJ.
in.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
you
give me
doing,
your
bro?
input. So you actually DJ. As a DJ, I've heard people say that they can put songs on. They can tell the crowd move. They can make the crowd move and tell the actual I guess you could say the actual. They can make the crowd get more hyped, or make them mad, or make them happy, or can you notice that when you DJing?
Yes, Mike. Yeah, you play for the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to, especially like I had an event this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and you're playing, you have an older, because it was a mixed crowd engagement, so you have an older and younger.
Mm-hmm.
So usually the way I do it is I play, for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And some of that stuff for the younger crew, I cut short because, like you said, the lyrics and everything that, is being promoted in that stuff is all negative.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to get the clean version. You can't find the clean version because it's so, it gets to a point where it's saying, F your mama or something,
Yeah.
this, that.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, I kill you, or, making millions of dollars, and, I'm better than you. But like I said, I play for the crowd, and sometimes I don't like, playing that stuff for people, because I'm for the old school, I'm over 40. So it's like when I play, I like to hear stuff that makes sense.
Right.
So the stuff now, like you're saying, how you play in your shop, you can't have customers coming in hearing that. And I can't, like, when I'm doing, when I have both crowds, I can't have like their grandfathers or their aunts and uncles listening to that stuff. And while they're around, they looking, okay, what's going on, I get that vibe from, the older people, that look, they give you that look like, come on, we got, I'm older and I'm not supposed to be, listening to this in front of my younger, my younger siblings. And it's like, it gets to a point where, like you're saying, I can't find a clean version. So if I do play it, it has to be strictly for the young crowd. Or if I do play it, it's strictly like a couple of minutes, or, I cut it short when it start really getting real bad. And some of it, like I said, you think it's clean and it says it's clean, but, you start listening to the lyrics and it's like, nah, I can't play this right now. So I cut it off, or I tell them what I usually do. I get the younger crowd out the way first. So I usually play, for the younger people. And then, end the night with the classics, the good stuff. What I mean, for the older crowd. But it's a journey, like you said, with music. Even when I'm playing like Pandora in my car with the kids and all that, it's a setting on Pandora that you can set up to where it's not, it'll cut out the explicit lyrics. So I usually turn that on, but like when some of the songs they don't catch, they don't catch the explicit, and it's like, oh man. But, that's why I have to change this song completely. But, I still love music. That's my passion. Music brings a lot together with people as far as negative, bring them up. Like the other caller said, is that music, is like brainwashing them. It's so much brainwashing going on with this music these days. And, you hear the same thing, over and over and over again. And like you said, the Jews running it, the You know, now the Indians are getting into it, Bollywood, all this other stuff. So it's definitely, you know, being brainwashing to the kids. So, you know, like you said, it's hard to find kids. I have one kid that I know that his mother is, you know, is a cop. She, you know, she's up there in rank like a detective actually. And he wants to be in the street. This guy got the world for him. You know, he can go to college.
Yes.
And he could do, and he wants to be tatted up in the street, pants flagging, and all this other stuff. So I'm like, why are you doing that? You don't have to do it. You got the choice of going to any college you want, you know, going anything you want, but you want to, you know, be tatted up, don't want to get up, don't want to, you know, I brought him with me a couple times on the route, and it's like, he come out, his shirt all wrinkled, and all that. Why is your shirt wrinkled? He's like, oh, we only going, I didn't know I was going, you know, out this far to good, because, you know, in my area, we going into $1 million houses. I'm like, you know, I don't care where you go. You know, if you going to the store around the corner, you iron your shirt, you look presentable. Yeah. And, you know, and it's hard to, I mean, these kids these days just don't care. And I'm like, how can you, this guy got the best of all worlds and don't care, you know, that his shirt is wrinkled, or don't care that he don't, you know, apply for college. And now he's like, I'm 23. And I said, before you turn around, you're going to be 30 or 40, you know, and without no trade under your belt. And I'm like, you gotta do something. You gotta wake up, because, you know, time goes quick. Time waits for nobody. Right. And, you know, and that's the way I see it, you know, with these kids, you know, even when I was playing, like, I call it two-step music for the 40 and older. And, you know, after the young kids was out there, you know, they were doing their type of dance that they do these days, but they were dancing to it. And I don't, you know, I'm fine with that. You know, as long as it ain't no negative cursing and all that good stuff, I agree with it. You know, but man, it's I'm seeing like the change of time, because I've been doing music since like '85. So I see the change, and it's like, you know, I wanted to get my son into it, but now I'm leery because he's 15 now. I'm like, I don't know if I want you to do this, because, you know, there's so much negativity. Like, I want you to, you know, I bring him out on the route with me, but he wants to get in the middle. Like, I don't know. But, you know, if, you know, he wants to do it, you know, I'm going to encourage him to do it the best way as possible, but also have to trade on his belt. But then I go on forever on that side of music. I go on forever about the repair side. Then I got a lot of stories.
How things going with the repair side?
Yeah, bro, it's blessing. It's definitely a blessing, man. I've been doing so many things. I'm getting into more commercial now, and with the restaurants, getting you know, good with the owners around my local area, and man, it's just been it's like you said, just gotta answer your phone. Once you answer your phone, you know you're good. Yeah. You're good. And I'm sitting here now looking at like what, 1, 2, 3 checks mail. The mail came in. So so it's definitely, you know, a blessing, man. It's definitely a blessing, and I will be down there Saturday. Okay. And I should be leaving out on Friday, and you know, and like I said, I'm gonna be there taking notes. You know, even though we're celebrating, but we still, you know, doing business.
Right.
And,
no doubt.
Man, and it's just to talk business, like with my other, you know, with my other motorcycle crew that I ride with, friends, associates that I've been, you know, dealing with. And we talking business now. You know, we actually was looking, you know, last week bidding on foreclosed houses that came out.
Right.
And man, it's been just opening up a lot of avenues. And it's like, okay, now we know what to do. Now do it better. And let's get better, and let's get better. But man, I go on forever, and like I said, Mike, I appreciate it. You know, all the ABC. Be glad to see you. Everybody nice and healthy, and you know.
No doubt. And yeah, I want to thank you too. Several of your motorcycle friends have called me. They're taking Appliance boot camp. They're going to take it as soon as we get back up and going.
Yes, and that's my a friend of my son. Yes, he rode with me a couple times. He has his own. He does like construction, so he was like, you know, he does decks, outside stuff, and then I was like, the outside stuff, you know, up here in Jersey, you know, those winters coming, he can't do the outside work,
right?
And, you know, he said he might get some lucky, get some inside work, but he needed consistent, you know, consistent work, and I'm like, he's like, yeah, I'm signed up for it, you know, he already. If I need somebody to run like North Jersey, like if I have a stop, something simple to put in like a something for the oven, you know, like anything simple, I have him to do it.
Okay.
I have him. I tell him, you know, this is the part. You know, we meet up. I give him the part, and you know, I call the customer, tell him, you know, my employee's coming out, and he's gonna put the part in, you know, and they'd be like, fine. And
that's
you know,
great,
and
man.
I pay him. And I pay him through Cash App. I only have to see him once.
You don't have to see him.
Yeah, really, I don't have to see him because I can drop the part off anywhere, or I can have the part. You know, I can tell him to go pick it up from the appliance. So it's been a blessing, man. It's been a blessing, and I'm like I said, I wish I would have done this like 10 years ago. So, but you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But you know, we at this point now, it's just just keep the wheels turning. Yeah. Keep moving. So yeah, man. Like I said, I can go on forever. I got stories after stories with dryers, with refrigerators. Man, so I'm like, I'm eager to meet my man Slick, everybody from, that have been calling in, and I'm just, and it's come like when I go to other places. Oh, another quick story. So Friday, called my sister because I hired my niece. She's my CRM, and she called me. She was like, Uncle Reg, I got a guy called me and said he got a dryer needs to be repaired, and he got our number to the WhatsApp app. I'm like, what's up? We're not. I didn't never know that WhatsApp app could market, but I called the guy, so he said I got your number from the community that I service another apartment in this community. So they have like a chat, like a whole group chat for that community, and he posted in, look, I need my dryer fixed. Does anybody fixed my dryer? And the person that had my card that I was at their house sent him a photo of my card. And that's how he got my number. So he called me. I went out there Friday. I repaired the dryer, cash COD. And now I got to go back on Wednesday. He's going me to cover up exhaust duct that he has. He just want me to seal it for him, and that's another 200, 225, and which is probably going to take me about an hour. But man, this thing, all I got to do is get up on the ladder, fill that thing up, man, and 225. And the dryer was simple. The dryer was simple. It was one of the fuses in the back that had blown, and and I tested it and got it up going, and he was all happy, and he was like, and by the way, I want you to do this, and I was like, okay, and then he's like, I'm gonna get thumbs up on the on the site. If anybody else needs you, I'm gonna, I'll back you up 100%. But that's what that's the type of things that I can go on and on about, because that's not the first guy. And it's like, I know you running with time here, but it's been a blessing, man. It's been a blessing. And like I said, I got a couple more guys that, call me if I need help, and I call them, and the Facebook thing helps. Everybody, like I said, is supportive, and, and that's what I like and I love. And it's like, I can go on and on forever with this thing, man, and like when it's growing out to where I'm like with my family, I can hire them, and with the kid that I was talking about, I can bring him along. Right. I switch it up. I don't bring. I let them see if they're enthused, and then I let them go back. Then I go back and get them. Okay, I give them, you know, the money, the cash money right there. Their eyes get big.
Right.
$100, and they smiling, and I'm like, okay, yes, it's more than I came from. And then when I call them, they be like, "They had no problem. All right, yeah, I'm ready, Uncle Red. I'm ready. Let's go." But it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. Like I said, I can go on, man. But I'll see you Saturday. Any more questions? Okay. Man, I love to answer. I know you got, you know, other people calling, but it's you know, man, this thing is so amazing. And seeing the Miss Ward, seeing everybody, you know, just watching them and listening. It's like I don't have enough time in the day just to listen and repair and all this stuff. I'll be up all night, you know, and then, you know, take care of family and, you know, it's like, wow. I was like, oh, wait, you know, it's already Monday. Mike is on live, so I'm ready. And I'm riding down the parkway listening. So it's like, well, it's definitely a blessing, man.
Thanks, man. Y'all definitely been a blessing too, man. Honestly, you have.
Definitely. All right. So I ain't gonna hold you no more, and I'll see you Saturday.
Okay.
And we'll go on from there. Like I want to see that building, and we'll talk more about, you know, what business side we can go on. Like I said, I was telling another person, you know, I was like, oh, we going down there not just to celebrate, we going down there for business too, to see what's going on, and you know, to see about the open up our own warranty company, because we know the in and out. We know when somebody trying to get over, we know what to do, and it's like it's just an eye opener and something to have our own, man. It's like nothing. It's nothing like your own. When I look at that truck or I go open the truck, I see, you know, the tools in it. It's all mine, and I don't have to ask nobody for nothing. I don't have to, you know, beg nobody, look, you know, let me borrow, you know, a tool or none of that, because when I need it, and, you know, I'm buying extra stuff sometimes that I don't need.
You got top of the notch tools too. I see Milwaukee's and everything in your truck.
Yeah. I mean, like, because I think it's like the red color of it that's like blinding me, like the flies to the light. Like, but it's a quality tool. I love the tools. I love the tools, man, and I've been using them and getting, you know, my money back. And
they're great tools.
More than double. Yeah, they're great tools. They hold them nice, and you know, I've been, you know, watching guys, you know, special deals coming out, and it's just like I said, I don't have enough time in the day, like and I see somebody posted something on Facebook, like, oh, this sale was on, and I missed it, and it's like, you know, it was like 2 hours ago. Now everything's all sold out. And like, I missed that deal. But hey, man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, Mike. It's a blessing, bro. It is a blessing. Right.
Can't hear the rest of your stories this weekend, man.
Yeah. I'm coming out with stories, and like I said, I'm coming out eager to tell stories and eager to listen, and you know, and you know, like you said, bring something to the table, and you know, and you know, let's go. Let's make this thing go forward. You know, keep it moving, keep the wheels turning.
All right. Thanks, Reg.
So y'all say thank you, brother, and I'll see you Saturday. And hey, and like I said, that good music, you know, we just keep like you said, making changes little by little, and you know, and that's up to the DJs too. You know, if you know you put it out there, you gotta know that your surroundings. You got to know, you know, okay, like you're saying, like people, when you come in the shop, you don't want them listening to negative stuff. Right. But, you know, we'll just got to keep working at it. But like I said, I ain't going to hold you. I can go on for both sides forever and ever. All right, Mike.
All right, thanks.
Saturday, man. Stay healthy and stay blessed. And I'll see you then.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 518, you're on. 518, you're on. Yeah, like I said, I can't wait to this weekend to hear everybody's stories, to catch up with everybody, because everybody now been in business. A lot of people been in business for a while. They got war stories. Just they see how everybody progressed. I can't wait to see it this weekend. 518, you're on.
Yes. Oh man. just the last two callers, so frustrated because I wanted to get on the phone with you, but I know what they feel. Because I've been waiting weeks to be able to just get on this live and just tell how much of a blessing you are, just like Slick, just like, everybody else, the last guy that just got off, how much of a blessing you are. And I thank you for keeping the course all these years and standing alone when everybody else thought you was crazy and you was at the bottom, and they worked, and the electricians and everybody looking down at you. Because but and even me as a black man, I've been watching you. I got you from JT Hustle 6 months ago, and I was just following everything and looking for the business. I'm 41 years old. I've been through 4 businesses already, and I've never been comfortable and satisfied. I just was thinking about that one business that was gonna just click with who I am, and I never thought it would be appliance repair.
So are you doing appliance repair now?
Yeah, I bought your course finally after you. JT Hustles gave me game. I ain't gonna lie, and this is for everybody because I know I ain't the only one. I said I know that he's not lying, but I don't think that it's enough information. So I went out and bought the I don't want to say his name, the master. Samurai. Yeah, it was good. It's good and it's detailed. I still haven't gone through that. But as soon I paid the $1,500 for his, and I was like, man, he still ain't telling me about the business. And I bought yours. I bought yours, and that was 3 weeks ago. And I got my LLC up. I got everything up. I've done 7 jobs. I can't wait. I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait for the warranty companies because there's so much paperwork. And I said, let me try Home Advisor because I did Thumbtack and everything through other businesses. I said, and my electrician, matter of fact, said, yo, man, I go to people's house every day and they asking me, can I fix their refrigerator? And I say no. And that day, a week, the 23rd of August, I went on Home Advisor, and since then I've had 7 jobs, and I have 2 in the waiting, and it's paid for the 500 your course. The only reason I didn't do the 15 because you was talking about the COVID, and I said I'll just do the 5, and then I'll pay when it's time for me to go to the live. I'll pay again. I don't care if it's an extra 15 plus the 5. It doesn't matter because this one is what stuck. And I was fighting it, and I was like, appliance repair? Really? I've done construction. I've renovated homes. I'm a landlord. This is, and it's this with the people that call in that they have the same heart as me, and they have the same, we think different, and we don't want to be in the norm. We ain't worried about politics. We worried about what we can do for ourselves and our family to get what we know we deserve. And I've bought 3 and 4 courses in the last 2 years. I bought real estate courses. I bought internet marketing courses, and it just didn't click as to that's where I belong. But I'm telling you, in 1 week, and I'm lucky because I've had all just, the seal was broken, so I put it in, or somebody didn't, I had to reset their dishwasher, so I get the service call, or today I went to a friend's house, and the last whoever installed the dishwasher didn't put the grooves in right when they screwed it together, and it kept it off balance, and that was 125, and so I'm scared to death. But so far, the jobs have been doable. And I asked a few friends, and I want to talk about what you said with you know, with the inner city and the community. One of my dreams has always been to have a business that my homeboys and us could do together. And we've done home renovations. We've done, you know, different things, but it's not enough meat on the bone, and it's too much risk. But now I took my friend in the house today with me. I'm there for 20 minutes just for a leak in the dishwasher. He comes in 5 minutes and he fixes it because he's had all this experience through his years. And now that's a partner. So my advice is that people open up their eyes and look at their friends, look at people around you. And I've been looking at my friends for 10 years, like, man, you know everything. You so smart, but you just don't know the business. And now I have the business. They're smarter than me, but we're working together to make it happen. And I'm just excited. And I understand why people keep you on the line, because we've been bubbling in our spirit for weeks and weeks just to tell you that you on the right track. And I haven't made too much. I spent, you know, $200 through Home Advisor, and I'm only $600, $700 profit. But I have already 3 other, you know, clients. A lady called me today for dry event. And I'm in a population with only 50,000. I moved from New York City, and I'm in the sticks in Massachusetts, and it's only 50,000 people where I'm marketing to, and I've done this. I've done 7, and I have 3 lined up, and this is 1 week. This is from the 23rd. So this is from the 23rd of August was my first job, and I work a full-time job.
You still working full-time? Wow.
I work full-time. Hold on. But I don't advise this. It's just because I have.
Oh Lord, don't tell me you done gave your notice.
Oh, I done did it.
I told y'all gonna give me a heart attack, man. Lord, you don't quit your job in the middle of Corona.
No, listen, Mike. Listen, in the middle, this is an accumulation. So when I knew something was coming down the pipe 6 months ago. I got my credit up. I borrowed against my house. I ended up buying another house, renovated it. And I'm just blessed because I opened my eyes and I know by now I've been through 3 pandemics. I'm 40 years old, so I've been through 2008. I've been through 2000. I've done 8 years in prison, so I know what I know, and I know when things get the worst, that's when people get richer.
Right,
it's just a fact. And this is the time to start a business. And I accumulated everything that I've learned. And I know I tried 3 businesses in 2 years, and I didn't quit. I know what I know, and I have my 6 months, and I have people calling me, and this is without warranty companies. And I'm even I'm buying my parts from mom and pop shops, and they're 60 years. So everything you said is real. I have 3 major appliance repair businesses in my county, and it's only 3, and they all are 60 years old and up. So I know they're on their way out, and they're telling me they're on their way out, and they have too much work to handle. So so that's just my story, and I got friends who I've always used for their talents because they are smart. But I have the business eye, and I've been telling them for years, we're gonna find that one thing that's gonna take us to the top, and this is it, and I'm gonna keep it posted because I done said it, and people think it's crazy and it ain't true, but I'm gonna keep it posted, and let you see the progress. But I just thank you regardless of any, I thank you for being, because I know what it is to with your wife, where nobody believes in you, everybody say you crazy and you need to slow down, and you like, man, I live better than y'all. How are y'all telling? Y'all never tried nothing in your life. How are you telling? But I get it, and I just commend you for doing what you do. Slick, I don't even know these guys. Miss Ward, I talked to her. She invited me to Florida. I don't even know this lady. and it's just the genuineness. It's just the genuineness in who you are and what you attract. And this is the group that I've been waiting for. And I've done, like I said, the real estate and everything, and everybody's good. But it's nothing like a appliance boot camp. So, all right, I ain't gonna keep you, but I just thank you. I thank you for giving me.
Thank you, man. And
the
only thing I'll tell you, Home Advisor is okay. Just make sure that if they sending you calls, that you answer the phone call. If you not answer the phone call up and tell them don't send you no calls once you get booked up. No, just to keep an eye on that, you'll be good.
Yep, I have, and I walk. Luckily, my job, I'm flexible. I can walk out when I want, and in the customer's home, I tell them I got to get a call. So out of 11 calls, it's been 3 that have not answered, 1 that I'm going to, and the 7, that I've booked. So
there you go. Make sure the days that you're not working, you call and tell them don't send you anything. But you'll be good. You'll be good. And man, that's great. When is your last day that you're gonna have?
September 12th. But September 12th, I gave them, and unless they piss me off, everybody knows that they piss me off.
You'll do well. I got kicked out. They kicked me off the plantation. I didn't have 2 weeks of pay in my pocket, but you be good.
No, but Mike, I don't suggest this for everybody, because it's just me. It's different. At 12 years old, I remember the pastor of the church, I'm getting in trouble. He's asking me what I want to be when I grow up, and I said a businessman at 12 years old. I've been through prison. I've been through, trying different. I never missed a mortgage payment. God's been good through my stupidity, but I've been waiting for that one thing that clicks, with I love driving, with the community, with the customer service. I love meeting new people. I love just tinkering and figuring stuff out. I don't like carrying large sheetrock no more. I don't like doing bricks. And I don't like doing landscaping. I did all that. It didn't. But I knew from the beginning that this is not me. And appliance repair was the one thing that I did that I didn't want to do. I didn't want to do this, because I'm like, I know Mike is genuine, but just like everybody else, they not telling me the whole thing. I know he means well, but it's something missing, and it can't be this good. And I've even though I've renovated homes, I have not fixed I've never fixed my refrigerators. I've never fixed my washers or dryers. And I'm telling you, between the internet, between YouTube, between Appliancetology, and between Facebook, boot camp, and other things, other forums and everything, I've been able to do 7 jobs, and this is great.
You got your money back, so I'm out your pocket. So you got your money back. Hey, we even now. We good.
No, we more than even, because I'm booked. I got jobs for all my days off, and so I can't be mad, and that's the lowest. I didn't even mess with the warranty companies yet. And the guy that I got the insurance, the business insurance from, he calls me this morning and says, "Yo, you have to give me your cards, because people calling me." And he said, "Give me your." So I mean, and people all around is telling me, yo, this is what we need. We need you out there. You know, we need people that cares for us and that will do a good job. It's not enough. And even the other appliance company, the biggest appliance company in my area, is giving me game. They saved me money. You could look on, you could look on the chats, on the Facebook chats. I was looking for, a dishwasher that needed, a switch or either a panel, and it ended up, they gave me the piece and they told me they told me how to put it in and reset it. Like, this is, people are, they're with you. So whoever is thinking about doing it, just, you got to step out on your own. I don't know if it works for you, but I know, I'm not that smart. I just am tenacious, and I know that there's something out there for me, and this is it. I've been looking for somebody to say, why when we get money, we don't talk about getting no real estate? And I got friends with money. I have friends with money, and we all talk about it, but nobody has went and got a piece of property. And you are the first one. I don't even know you, but you sat in meetings for you to actually get the property. I don't understand what's so hard about that. But I'm glad that I met the real deal. This is the real deal group. So whoever is out there and on the fence, and I'm excited to learn months of failure, and I'm to you and other black men, like white men, Spanish men, everything. But us so-called, this is where it's at.
Starve is where it's at.
Yeah, keep you on. Just thank you for your tenacity, your own wife and people around you. You can't, you want better for her.
Yeah.
And I hear that you say it, and you pathetic, and it takes the hardest of men to be able to go in their house, in their own home. They're not even. Like, I'm there right now. They calling me crazy. Me and my wife thing, and yet and still. To pay good. I'm like, it's only been 2 years to get back into entrepreneurship. We had family issues, so I had to sell the last business, and a lot of and I've been itching and waiting to get that. I have no problem with being up at 9 o'clock and talking on the phone.
Yeah.
That one thing that I'm going to study my I'm doing a dry event, my first dry event in the morning. So I'm practicing on mine today, and I'm just going to take the ladies apart in the morning and give it a shot. Can't be too, but I just thank you guys.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you for calling in. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
All right. We got 2 more callers, and that's going to be it. 336, you on. 336, you on. We're going to take these last 2 callers, and then we're going to get out. 336, you're on.
Mike.
336. Hey, how you doing?
What's up, Mike?
Yeah,
man. I hope everything is going. I think it's going to be.
Like I had talked to Slick earlier today. I had thought 40 to 50 people, alumni be coming. If we get a lot more, but that's the number I'm looking at. We'll have.
Let's put some money on it.
what number are you thinking? Now we're going small, $5 or taking 50. I open it. I've been telling the host I'm bringing it as a community thing, and I'm also using it as a way to promote that too. So I'm trying to bring it for another 50 to 70 people from throughout the community. That's what I'm coming through.
Yeah. Bring some
chairs. If you do have some chairs, 86 degrees, so it's not too hot, bearable.
Yeah.
I talked to the guy. Talk tomorrow at the program behind the actual the third party warranty company, and he's the one who actually really put it, was his business partner, and she actually sold it about maybe 2 months ago, and help us. But she's in a non-compete. He's not in a non-compete, so he's able to come.
Got it. Oh, that's gonna be the lick right there.
Yeah,
that might.
sold it to her. So he's looking to because we got somebody who's built one before, who's done it and went through the whole from actually talked to that knows what he's talking. It'd be really good.
If we already got a blueprint, just
the tradesmen's right now, so we're good.
Yeah, So yeah.
All right, I see you this Saturday, man. 737. Last caller. What's going on, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. It's it's a blessing. Real talk. So I started with to begin with. So I had to make sure. Hold on a second. Went ahead and for a little bit. And I was getting spooked. I had registered with a couple of insurance companies, and I wasn't getting any calls. But I was like you, man. They kicked me out the plantation. So
plantation too.
I got kicked off the plantation. So I had to it was this or nothing. As soon as they opened the doors in March, man, I really do.
Wow. So you got on in March, and how has the plantation yet?
Well, I was one of the salespeople. I wasn't doing anything with my hands, man. So get another body behind me to get to. It's not really as much of an issue though. You know what I'm saying? And making the money when I want to, and and being able to see my kids when I want to. Those make so. I'm real happy, and and when I had my first conversation with one of my little cousins, could say, hey, look. Come on down. Let me teach you how to do this. I'm gonna put you in the truck when you go back home. No matter where he gonna go, that I can keep him out of all the mess. That's a win right there. So,
no doubt. And you like I said, you better do it. If you just getting started in March, November, you're gonna be. It's good. And like I said, I came from being an engineer, and appliance repair has kicked everything. Even my friends that I got a wife and they're picking on people, but my friends that are others, I have some. You in total control of your life and when you're going to go to work, how much you're going to make. I
had a call from one of the I got on with 4 third parties right now. I got my first property management team. And that's the issue. I was telling my wife, the moment that I can step up and step out and be CEO, this company is really just going to do stupid because the skill set.
Oh my God, yes.
Like it, I was real good about the name that we picked. The name of the company's got it's got a good ring to it, and I'm just future is going, and I'm just real. I'm appreciative of you, King. I really am.
Man, thank you, man. Wow, I forgot you did tell me that you came from our sales and marketing appliance repair. Because like the last caller said, most of the people who doing this, they in their late 60s. They don't do any marketing at all. Only marketing most people do. Most people just word of mouth because there's so much work out here. You really don't have to market this. But if you somebody who want to take it and grow it, and you really put sales and marketing and put processes and stuff behind it, you can take over the whole nation because it's wide open.
Yeah, I got one of my brothers that lives in Texas. I got him building I'm buying a CRM structure right now. And we're gonna build the whole thing on our own because I was looking at that tool, like that Jobber thing and everything, and I was telling my wife, I was like, that's wonderful and it looks like it works really well, but I'm not gonna own it. And ownership like that. I said I'd rather go through the headache and heartache of taking my bumps and bruises while I'm building true ownership. And that is, I know, is the way forward and make it grow even more. So, I was on the fence. I was like, okay, am I gonna come? I might miss a little bit of money. Am I coming? But I really think I'm gonna head up to Selma this weekend as well.
Okay, come on up Saturday. and meet everybody and tell your stories and stuff. And that was one of the things too. I was kind of hesitant. I was going to try to get some speaker to come speak, but then after about a month ago, the Appliance Bootcamp alumni, they better than any motivational speaker or anybody I could bring in. They wouldn't hold a clue. They wouldn't come close to Miss Ward, to DCNF, to Slick, to Because We Don't Read. Because people come here now, they want to see them work more than they want to see me. So I said I don't even have to get a speaker or nothing. Just the alumni themselves is enough to cover everything that we have. Because I was looking for getting a big speaker to come in. I said, nah, the people we got is all we need.
Right.
Because y'all are doing it every day. And the speakers, those speakers that we will bring in, they're not doing it. You all are doing it every day.
Yeah. I mean, that's another one of those things too. Like all of us, I'm 44 as well, and all of us got game. All of us been through life. All of us have tried and bumped our heads and been through it. And we every time I hear somebody talking on this channel, man, it's like, okay, yeah, I understand what you're talking about. Oh yeah, that's I've been through that too. Oh yeah. Let's make that happen. Yeah. So that's what's up.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be looking forward to if you come up, man, meeting you.
All right, then, bro, for sure.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.
You too. All right. That's it for tonight. Hey, I'm excited. I can't wait to this weekend to meet you all, to actually just hear the stories and stuff. And like I said, just the alumni from Appliance Bootcamp is so good that it's ridiculous. And because you all are doing it every day, y'all out here slaying the dragon, y'all winning, y'all documenting it. People get up and try to be motivational speakers and be motivators and stuff. But you can't be a motivational speaker unless you're actually going out there living what you're supposed to be motivating. Because otherwise, it's going to catch up with you. You guys are tried and tested, and y'all are the real deal, and y'all are so authentic. That's what make y'all so well. While everybody looks forward to hearing the alumni. I don't care what alumni calls in, or anybody who calls in to Appliance Bootcamp who's out here doing it. You know it because we all been there. What they're talking about. It's not something where somebody is giving you high aspirations, something you ain't never done before, you ain't never seen before. We know it because everything that they call and talk about, we have walked those steps, and we've been there. And that person is telling the truth. And I want to thank y'all again. I'm